Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to PinkyhootArt's live painting sessions. I am so glad you're here with me, those of you who are watching, and I'm glad I made it today. It's always a battle to show up, so I'm here, a little late than usual, as always. I'm starting to think this is a habit of mine, but anyways, I am hoping to finish up this painting today. Yesterday, I think we are at a pretty good place, so I'm excited to finish it up and get started on another one. So yeah, grab your favorite drink. I forgot my drink, that's okay. Grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get started. Okay. Streaming has so many steps. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should take up Kurosar's offer on being my moderator. But if you're here, stop and whoever if you guys are watching and want to say hi in the chat and give this stream a like right now, you'll really help. And if you're just discovering me, don't forget to hit the follow and subscribe depending where you're watching this, and maybe share with somebody that will benefit from this. Okay, I am kind of like pressing down my tape some more. So this tape I have really is holding up. I'm actually surprised, but the paper still works a little bit. But hi Graphic, you made it. I literally saw your message as, oh my god, day off. Well, I'm glad you're spending your day off with me. I feel honored. Yesterday, I literally, as I was turning off the stream, I saw your message like, I'm off early. I was like, oh no. But I'm glad you're here. Hi Wonder, you're here too, yay. I'm starting to think this might be a better time than my 10 a.m., but who knows. Okay, so I'm just gonna, all right, one sec. I think I'm just gonna jump right in with the line details and then the white details. And I do feel like her face part needs a little bit more work, but I also don't want to overwork it, so we'll see how all that feels towards a little bit. So I wonder, what are you gonna do on your day off? Okay. And yesterday, I started using gouache. So I did my first wash, or the base in watercolor as usual, no problem. But yesterday, I started doing my second wash in gouache. And I kind of really like the intensity that it started to happen. Very different from the last one I did. I can't even do a comparison. So I think I'm gonna continue with the gouache thing with the lines, and then the white part has to be gouache anyways. And I know this is like a mix of vermilion red and what's my other color I've been using, and flame red. So yeah, it's very bright and eye-catching. And for those of you who are just joining me, maybe I'll show you my painting just so you know what you're getting into today. This is the center, the bottom. I really like how the eyes turned out actually, and then the top. Again, this is a vertical painting. I am trying to get that squirrel look happening. Hi Omar, oh my gosh, you guys are all here. This is awesome. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Hope your week has been well. I took a syringe of water. I'm gonna add to all my gouache that was drying up. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, give the stream a like and all that good stuff would be awesome. And I am going to use a thicker brush today instead of my normal script brush. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I think I liked it last time. And then hi Trevor, morning, morning. Hope you have your coffee ready. Okay. So this morning I was a little late because I just ordered some glitter sticker from my last collection as promo because I'm getting ready to launch that 5-piece. It's on my website now. I shared yesterday, but they have not been officially listed for sale. So I'm kind of getting ready for some promotional activities. So I ordered some stickers this morning, and that's why it took me a little bit to get here, but all the things that I need to do and necessary. That was my series, says I don't know why. Share my link, you mean the other account? Oh, I thought you found it. Was that not the case? I'm so sorry. Let me know. We were talking about like the digital artwork I did for a little bit. That's in a totally different style look, right? I saw you found it because we chatted about it a little bit, but maybe you're looking at my current Instagram. That could also very be. So let me know. I will share. I should make a note to make sure I remember. Okay. I wonder, did you stream last night or this week? I haven't been able to hop on. I am actually working on 2 applications for some arts, like artist grant, local artist grant, and another like a feature artist application, I guess. And I can't watch. I don't know if you guys have this, but I can't not write and then watch something at the same time. So I had to focus. All right, so hamburger pies. Yeah, I think this piece is definitely way more energetic than last one. Okay. I will share that. So sorry. Yeah, I will share that in Discord after this. I'm glad we cleared up that confusion. Yes. I'll let you see it, even though it's kind of in my past. But I think our past makes who we are today. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it or anything. Just something I no longer pursue. That's okay. Yes. Oh, I missed it. So, you guys, I always have like FOMO when you guys say the stream was great. Darn it. Will you be on tonight? I'll check. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I have some red gouache with some water, not pure gouache, loaded on my brush. Hi, Kurosora. Yeah, maybe I need to watch the rerun to see what happened. I'm super curious. Ooh. Okay. Closer. This is kind of meditative right now. Cause it Oh, fun. Nice. Yes, I am. I think, you know, if you're a night owl, that's probably awesome time to be up. I am, but not anymore, I guess. Because I would like to be, but I cannot. Is that too harsh? Yes, I feel like it's a little too harsh. Let's tell it. Oh my gosh, capybara! I love them! I heard they're like the new unicorn trend. But, you know, things we hear. Cliffhanger, okay, so it sounds like I had to stop by tonight to see. Do I like this harsh tone? You know, they say between 4 and 5 a.m. is like the witching hour of the night and the day. I read in a vampire book, I don't know if that means anything, but apparently that's when all the passing, death to the next life happens. 4 a.m.-ish time. Random thing, random knowledge, thought. Hi, Info! Nice to see you. GM. It's still morning for me. Yes. If you guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. We really appreciate it. If you give this a like, follow, repost, share, whatever, all that good stuff. I can't get this intensity right today for some reason. A.m. I see. Yeah, the witching hour. Interesting. I guess 12 a.m. is like the passing of the next day, which also makes sense. And if you guys are just finding me, just discovering me, stay for a bit, say hi, see what we're up to. Okay, so I dialed down the intensity of my brush now. Okay, now it's more reasonable. It was so crazy. And I guess that's the awesomeness for gouache. It is very intense. And I'm kind of outlining the flowers, but not like how you would do with anime. I am trying to leave where I think the light area is. And this is like a little thing I learned in fashion is you kind of want to have these broken lines to show light and darkness. Wonder, I don't know if you were on yesterday, but I apparently hit, I think Kurosara, I I think it was Kuro, not Sora, informed me that I had a new peak view number, which is very exciting. We celebrate the small wins, right? Oops. Wow, I am warming up. I can't seem to get into the rhythm of these lines. Okay, I need to focus. And I am having little doubts about this brush right now. I did say I want to do this brush, but this is like almost too intense. This step is what I call bringing some order back into the chaos, because sometimes when I paint the watercolor do get, or like they bleed into each other, which I think is the awesomeness of it, but sometimes gets messy. So this is like, I think I like the order in chaos. Woohoo! I know, it was a big day yesterday. And I also find out just because I'm growing now doesn't mean it'll continue. Womp womp. So we're gonna be always improving and always kind of wondering what our audience wants to see, I guess. And if you guys have any suggestions on what I should draw next. I know modern's dying for me to do something dark and moody and on the verge of evil, maybe. And I think it would be a good challenge actually, because that's not something I usually do. So I'm curious how what'll come out myself. Dark, yes. I like the contrast. And I had to, you know, kind of had to thank all of you for my little milestones. I especially wonder, you have been such an awesome friend and a supporter I met, encouraging me to do all these uncomfortable things. So I appreciate that. And I probably will vary this outline color as I go more orange and less orange, but yes. Okay, I got one request for dog. You know, Modern, you weren't here yesterday, but Kurosara said something in the chat in passing about an anime, and the sentence, I wrote it down because the sentence made such an impression, and it kind of is in line with the darker route we're talking about. He was talking about this anime Hell's Paradise, and he said that when you die, you turn into flowers. Such a simple sentence, right? I think it explains a little bit about anime, but when I thought about it, when you die, you turn into flowers. And I feel like in so many ways, that kind of is what happens in life. And in so many ways, if I die and turn into flowers, that's like awesome, right? We are all stardust in the end. Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna explore that. And, And I can see it could be a beautifully dark piece. Cat hair? On my own hair? Very possible. Just dotted these outlines here. Cool. I don't know about you, but I feel like all these lines are already making me feel less anxious. There's lines in them. Aww. Aww. I'm glad that you guys share this sentiment. Yeah. Rotten Stardust. Is that a David Bowie song? Oh, maybe you think of something else. And for those who weren't here yesterday, I shared that I just updated my website. It's brand new. It is in my YouTube profile. Go check it out. It's with .art, the platform .art. They do .art domains, and they have a free website builder. It is actually pretty awesome, so I would recommend it if you are thinking about building your own artist website specifically. It is a great wonder when you start pondering about the universe, graph, modern. I totally agree. And sometimes I think about it and it brings tears to my eyes. In both directions. The realization that you are so small, insignificant. You know, we struggle with our daily lives, but literally none of this matters. None of this matters in the end, in the grand scheme of things. And then you feel so small, insignificant, right? But then you gotta pull it back, and then you gotta remind yourself that it matters to you, and that's all that matters. It matters to you right now, and I think that's the only thing we need to focus on. Okay, I think this brush is too big for my small flowers. I do not know what Mandy said. Who is Mandy? Is that someone I should know? Okay, I'm gonna use this for the bigger flowers. Pretty excited to do the white part, because that's always like putting the cherry on top, tying the bow on the gift, all that analogy for me. Oh, you know what made me, who's oh my god, Red Mandy, made me sad. Yeah, what made you sad? No more stars. I'm pondering that modern. And I'm pondering how I would feel about that. That would be sad. However, I'm hoping by then we will be starbound, so we'll just go to the stars. See, that's the eternal optimist in me. If humans are still around, I'm sure by then we'll be starbound. Do you guys ever ponder where the universe came from? We know there's a theory of supposedly Big Bang, but before Big Bang, why did Big Bang happen? What was there before then? I think about that sometimes. And then I go down the path of, maybe this version of the universe isn't even the first one. We don't know. I like to talk about these things because there's really no right and wrong, and it kind of makes your brain think about some larger than life things. I prefer talking about the universe and politics, that's for sure. I'm kind of doing my big flowers right now, so I can go back to using my smaller brush for the smaller flowers. The mystery, yes, indeed, the mystery of the universe. Fascinating, though. It's just like sometimes the more we know, the more you realize like how much we don't know. I think I asked this before, but any sci-fi fans here? Any favorite stories, shows, books you read lately? I am an avid consumer of sci-fi literature and shows and movies. And I think that if you want some creativity boost, sci-fi is a great way to get there. Has that been activated yet? Oh wait, they are. You're talking about in the past, right? This one? This one or this one? This one. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at doing my eyes from the last few. Ooh, do I want that? No. And my goal is to inject some emotions into these eyes. So now I'm using a script brush. It's a longer brush head, I guess. But it's not as thick. And thank you. And I do think that painting the eyes first instead of leaving the last was a good idea. Flower is my favorite part. Okay. The big guy. Oh, yes! Sorry. I went super loud, sorry. But this, I love this one. I was just thinking out of all the eyes that I did yesterday and probably will today, that this shit. Oh, sorry. We're good. Nothing got out of the painting. I love this eye because I like shaded this more as after it was done, like this like looking up slight eye roll. But yes, this is my favorite one too. Maybe I'll draw a little skull inside the eyes. I don't know if I can do that. And then if you like people look closely, they'll discover it. You want me to try that? I will try it. Do you guys want me to try that? I'm taking a impromptu request. Let's see if I can draw a skull free-handed. Too pretty? Never. You can never be too pretty. Some petals back into this one. I don't know what happened. Something happened to all the lines. Ruin the painting. I can do it skillfully. And also, is it small enough, you know? Can't really. Most people probably won't even notice it. So next painting I start, it's probably gonna be next week. I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I have some plans that just came up. But I think when I start a new one, I was going to, I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to continue to explore this series because I think there's still some room there. But I also have a bunch of new ideas right now that I want to explore, and I don't want those, you know, that sense of urgency fleet. So we'll see what happens over the weekend. Yes, let me see. I think the pushing is still there. I'll show it to you guys in a bit. It was totally by accident. I loved it and I kept it, and I love pushing, so. This one, I really like the flower petals. This might be, I feel like the center got a little crazy. Oh. I was talking to someone who does a lot of digital art, and we've been talking about what it feels like to do real art. And we concluded that I feel like I can ruin my painting at any given moment. Like anytime, I could just ruin it. There's no control Z, you know? So it's kind of, I guess, a kind of risk you take for working in real, on canvas, not real art, but, you know, in real life art instead of digital. I don't think I'm gonna outline the leaves because I want the leaf to recede a little back, and maybe I'll do this one. And sometimes I will just outline like instead of my old pencil line, I'm outlining like how the watercolor paint spread. It's cool. Hi Titan, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Wednesday. You hit a poem, that's a hard thing to hide. Yes, digital art is very forgiving. Okay. I think, you know, I don't want to say which better or worse, because I feel like they both have their place in the world and they often complement each other. think digital art is great for concept. I concept in digital art because I will hate how to erase and redraw and all that. You guys ready? This is for you, modern. Celestial, Celeste music? It might be. It's hilarious. I don't even mind it. I think I want to do more of it, actually. Although I feel that my test one turned out much better. Oh, it's a game. I know nothing about games. Celeste, that sounds... Is that a Final Fantasy of edition? I know nothing about games. Okay. I keep on wanting to make this look more evil, but I don't know if it's helping. You know what, this head, so my test one, oh, where did it go? The test one here. This looks like an ET. That's decent. That's good. It could be a water droplet. I will search it up, Celeste. It sounds really familiar though. It's probably showed up on my Xbox at some point. It does look like a water drop, but you know what? It also kind of looks like, you know, that's the famous Picasso painting, the screaming face. I don't know if that's the name of the painting, but there's like a screaming Picasso that's white with like dark robe. This kind of reminds me of that. Okay, cool. Fun. I do like all these hidden things in art, so I should do more of it. And you know, we're exploring this. We're exploring this collection, so I imagine more things will come to me for later ones. But I was like, I need to add some music notes, music-related things to this piece, because we are talking about the experience of listening to music. Okay. Now let's see, is my white ready? Okay, ready for the white? Okay, let's do this upside down. The screen, yes. Oh, it is called a screen. Now I'm mixing some gouache. So I'm gonna leave. don't think I want to do this one. Oh. I have a suspicion my paint is too watery right now. Painted a skull that actually ended up looking like a screaming face, which seems appropriate. Right here, right here. Like, can't really tell from far away. You know, just looks like a texture. Okay. Now I'm trying to think about light hits, the light. Definitely will hit the curve here. Like that. And curves. Okay. And a little bit on the lashes to give it some highlight. So usually how it goes is I outline the flowers to bring some order into the chaos, and then suddenly they feel like, oh, it's like so outlined it. And that's when I go back with this white and bring some highs and lows back in. Yeah, I had a fun. It's a little cheeky to add a little hidden symbols. Something Basquiat does a lot. Jean-Michel Basquiat. And people always interpret like, what does that mean? What does all this mean? And turns out they don't mean anything. He had a book of symbolisms that he was drawing from. Again, some cast highlights on my lashes. I didn't do every single one of them because I hate it when eyelashes look even and the same. That's not how lashes are in real life, and it should not be the case. You guys have any exciting weekend plans? Although it is only Wednesday. And again, I apologize for sounding like a broken record, but if you are just hopping on, seeing me and like what you're seeing, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. It really helpful. And this is a great way of supporting me. Some more water. Nope. Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling us that. You still haven't? That was like 2 weeks ago you told us that. I feel like it was 2 weeks ago you told us you need to get a suit and you still haven't. And I love how Titan just said nope and no drama, no quorum about it. Dark blue, like a navy suit? That's classy. You gotta wear navy with brown shoes. Although I guess these days it doesn't really matter. You can wear whatever. Probably wear white shoes with their navy suits. But yes, I do love navy suits actually. Do this anemone, center some highlights. This part doesn't need too much highlight because it still looks pretty good. Just gotta drop in a little bit here. My only complaint about this brush is that it's not picking up super large quantity of paint, so I have to like constantly dab. See. Modern, I'm gonna say something you're probably gonna hate me for. It's like, has anybody even seen Dumb and Dumber, the movie? Anybody here even know what we're talking about? It's pretty amazing sometimes think about how old some of these movies that we know or how old they are. Makes me sick. This eye, she's like slightly open. guess nobody said yes. I'm just saying. Oh, but hey. I have seen Scarface, yes. Hey, I'm with you. I've seen all these old movies, classics. See? Sometimes like we gotta update our modern current references so that people know what we're talking about. But hey, you know what they say, when a girl makes you cry, you'll never forget her. So I'll take that. Bit here. I think I'll do here. I hope everybody looked up the movie Dumb and Dumber for modern sake. I notice I'm trying to not shake my hands. Quite small here, so I'm not gonna overdo it. When another boy makes modern cry, well, I feel like that happens a lot. Oh wow, I'm on it, modern, sorry. Pull it back. When a boy makes you cry. I mean, when a boy makes you cry, just try to forget about them, right? But usually they don't, just leave. If a boy makes you cry, you should leave that boy ASAP. Don't even look back. That's my motto. there are boys out there like that. There are guys, not even boys, just men, guys in general. Huh. I'm still processing. And I was like, that's very short-sighted, first of all. You can pride yourself now, but in the end, you will not have the final laugh. I really like how these whites are just there, so I'm trying to not cover it and just complement as much as I can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would say that's short-sighted because in the end, you know, women has the last laugh. Good amount, yes. That's crazy. Is that a Texan thing? Modern? This is something we should investigate. Oops. So I'm doing this is very much dry on dry technique. Also a fact. Women generally live longer. And I'm not sure you guys know this, but as men get older, their testosterone level decreases. So when you get older, you will become more feminine, whether you like it or not. I mean, that's what they're saying. So you're one of the good ones, modern. That's what they're saying. Birds of the same feather flock together, right? I was like, that sounds like it could be a art piece. To all the boys that made you cry. Hi, Goofy Gamer. Oh, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I know you jumped in on our conversation about men and women and what kind of man makes women cry. And how we feel about that, I guess. What did we start talking about this? Oh, modern started. Just a little bit. Now we're doing it. I feel like maybe in the past, in the history, the expressing emotions is looked down upon for male, you know, but I feel like the world is changing, and I totally see that differently. I feel like when men cry, it's bravery to show vulnerability. Show who you are, I guess. I know, I'm trying not to ruin it. Yeah. This is like a nice almond-shaped eyes, huh? Also, just thought of this. Do you guys like, I guess, kind of answer my own question, but I think I do like this almond-shaped eye shape better. I think I'm trying to decide between looking more cartoony and animated, or do I want to look more realistic? I think I shared yesterday that I'm not necessarily striving for realism. I am striving for a stylized look. Right? It is. I think it's the most exciting step for me personally to draw these whites. It's like, you know, putting the cherry on top your sundae. And I obviously had to leave it at the end, so it's almost like a reward. And I am using gouache paint as my white. And I think it's a zinc white, so it's super white. Just like a little bit. Okay, maybe I'll do this here. I actually like this eyeball too because I did it because the red kind of got into already, so I made an ombre. Now suddenly I realized an ombre center of eye. Yes, that's, why didn't I try that? So maybe my next one is gonna be an ombre. I already did this one. My next one might be an ombre instead of mixed colors. Aww. Goofy, why do you feel like you need to bottle it up? Or you just being, you know, sarcastic? I want to clarify before I make any assumptions and say something inappropriate. I think human emotions are wonderful and mysterious and fascinating thing, and I often explore that in my artwork. And I am, you know, I come from an Asian, like Chinese, very conservative family background, so emotions are not a thing. It's never been talked about, acknowledged, nor experienced, maybe. But I also know how damaging that is to us as an individual. So yeah, don't bottle them up. And I think it takes incredible amount of bravery to be honest with your emotions. You know, even spend the time to figure it out is hard sometimes, so yeah, it's a journey. Totally gotta do my eyeballs ombre next time. I think that'll look great. Hide the little messages in them. Maybe I'll write Chinese characters in them. Oh, that would be cool, actually. Idea. And then you have to use Google Translate to find out what it says, unless you speak Chinese or read Chinese. Oh really? I thought that's like thank you, like namaste, like thank you. When people put two hands together. I think there is a separate high five emoji, modern. I think as long as meanings are come across, then it's fine. But yeah, I say that because when I don't always look for emojis, I just type it in, and when I say type thank you, this prayer thing comes up. Not sure why. But I do think it's because of the whole yoga practice. Like namaste also means hello, goodbye. Thank you? No, I think it's not namaste. This brush kind of reminds me of that pressure brushing. Background already, so I'm just gonna do a little bit, not too much. Hi Titan, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hopefully I'll see you tonight, or I shouldn't assume that, but hopefully I can make it to Wonders stream tonight, so I'll say hi again. Good. Now I'm gonna do these. The highlight kept pretty good on this one, so. Alright, now let's do a little progress check, I guess. Yeah, I think the flowers look very vivid. Highs and lows. Looks like that from far. And then you get close. See a little improvise. Love this eye. And then, here you go. Like, you can't really tell it's the face until you really look, or it doesn't like jump out at you right away. So I think I should try to preserve that and not making it too detailed. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't think I want to make the background darker. I do like the hair color, it kind of ties it. I did some sprinkle of that color as flowers, like that. Yeah, I thought so too. Wonder. I feel like I'm stalling. Okay, so I did add details. I added some petals going through that. I think that looks good. I don't think I'm gonna touch too much of that. Thank you, Modern. I definitely like this one better than my last one. Not to, you know, pick favorites. And it has like that certain energy. The last one was very soothing, which is nothing wrong with that either, I guess. Funny because I feel like in my collections I usually like use different color combinations to see how it feels, and I always go for the pink first, but then I always end up liking like the more intense color better, like the orange or the yellow or the blue. Okay, so I think I will add some highlights here. With the light hits in the front. Oh, thank you guys. I can't wait to do the next one though. And then this is where her light hits. I have a couple ideas for the next one. So I mentioned earlier that I'm applying for this Arts grant, and it's about, and it has to be a like unfinished or non-started piece to apply, which is always interesting. So I'm thinking about what I want to do for that. And then this part is probably where that light hits here a little bit, and then a little bit here. Maybe there'll be some white dust bunnies flying around, maybe. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do that on the hair, that'll be cool. In the end. Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna go back to make these ones a little bit darker, these leaves, yeah. It's kind of getting lost. I know. I'm really glad that you guys like different ones than I do, because there's a saying in designs, like the designer will never like the ones that designer likes is never the one that everyone else likes. It was always a joke when I was a shoe designer. And I don't know why that is. If you guys know, please let me know. But somehow it always happens that way. Okay, so I dropped in highlights here. I'm guessing the lights will hit this part a little bit. Yes. So I'm gonna work on her face first, and then hair, and then do some last bit leaf darkening, and then I think I'm done with this. Yay, okay, cool. Wait, I was thinking like the things on dandelions. What are those called? I guess dandelions, but isn't there like a... That's... Okay, so her neck light hits here. light will probably hit here because her chin is protruding. Maybe let's highlight some of her jaw. Okay, now I'm trying very careful not to dirty my white because I'm using it on the face. I'm always so self-conscious about that. There, and then tip of the nose. I might give her a new nose shape actually. Tip of her nose. Side of the nose. Side nose ridge, I guess. We got tip top of the lip. Whoops. Because I'm using gouache, I feel like I can blend slightly better. Maybe I should just do this whole thing in gouache next time. You know? Just try a piece toning gouache. I think I overworked the lips. Let me go back with some red. Okay, so white. Maybe this part will be slightly white. Oops. What? Allah, that's the part called? Well, A, that's super weird for nose part. And thanks for looking that up. I'll probably never do that. Because, I mean, how often do you have to think of the name for that part, right? But Allah. That's so weird. Means wings, nose wing. I kind of almost like wing better now. Okay, so I have a, you know what, I'm going to wet this part with some water. And then drop in some blushes. Oh yes. The blush should couple around here. Oh wow, this color is so different on top of wash. Very interesting. Okay, I'm trying to blend out the corners. But I think I might need to some water. This is like the rendering and manipulation that they don't recommend you do with watercolor. But my excuse right now is it's in gouache. I'm gonna pull this on the side. Yes. Okay. And then come back in and dab this bottom part because I don't think any women uses blush that low. There you go. Taking a little bit longer than I thought because of user error probably. But yeah, it's kind of a very dramatic makeup, I guess. Yeah, just guys see that eyeshadow goes in like that a little bit. Maybe it'll go higher up like this. Still see the separation, which I don't love. This might be the time I need to stop myself because once it dries, it will probably be okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that be. Mushrooms, I love mushrooms. Dry mushrooms, not eating them. Well, the vegetable kind, I guess. I don't know, I feel like for a while, that was like my practice shape. You know what, like every artist has like their preferred shape they practice when they start doodling. And mushroom was like my preferred one for a little bit. Now I draw flowers and eyes, obviously. Well, maybe not so obvious. Or maybe top of her ear, needs to get some highlights. Earlobe here, yes. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna leave that alone and see how it dries. I do feel like her cheek is slightly too red, but then still wet, so. And then the way to fix that would be darkening her skin color, which I actually think probably could use a little bit more darkening. Okay, but I'm gonna go to the hair right now. I'm gonna add some white highlights, just like that. Oh, that's interesting. That's crazy. What'd you guys draw? That's kind of spooky. Maybe you guys are kindred spirits and don't even know it. So I always like do these like highlights, and I feel like that's also kind of, not kind of, is an anime trick, right? You kind of add these reflective lights. And I like some animes, they do it so stylized. Like it would never look like that in real life, but it looks so good when they do it. This part needs highlight. And this part needs to get a little highlight. Maybe this strand will get a little bit highlight on top. Oh yes. I should definitely do that here. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm so curious to know what you guys drew that was similar. That to me means my little supernatural antennas going up, meaning when two people so far away have not talked about it, end up drawing something similar, I feel like there's probably some larger force. Is that influence at large? And I feel like as an artist, you kind of have to be in tune with these larger forces. Oh, I noticed that there's too much right here, so I'm just adding some darkness. So I'm curious to know, yeah. And coincidence yes, definitely, but I also don't know that's pure coincidence either. That's crazy. What is it? It's also mushrooms, dying mushrooms, decaying body mushrooms. Maybe it's not mushroom at all. I need to calm down. Okay, I'm just adding some darker strands. Oops, darker. I just added these lines here. I did the highlight strands. Now I want to do the low light, the shadow strands, I guess. Oh, I started doing some of that yesterday, I see. Adding some lines. A weeping girl. Huh. Okay, I will think on that. It's unexpected though. I thought you guys were gonna say something, but then I just didn't expect that. Fascinating. So the mood. There's something. There's definitely something very emotional about Weeping Girl, right? I mean, as literal as you can get. Fascinating. Okay, I think the hair looks pretty good. I'm gonna go back to do the skin color. But since I have this dark blue loaded in my brush, I want to add some more dots around her hair. Sure, why not? Make the center of these blues certainly more complex that way. Need some here. Oops. Some here. don't overdo this part right now. Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. And I own your link, so let's meet in Discord after. Okay, oh yes. I am officially done with the flowers. I'm gonna do a little bit to her face and then some leaves. And I think I'm good. I'm gonna put my name down. So I have this weird habit. I don't know if you guys have similar things or you don't. Some people don't sign their artwork, which is, you know, totally understandable. But I have lately started doing this thing where after I finish a piece, I'll sign my initials on it. And you know, before lately, I've never signed it until I feel like I'm actually done with it. But then I started realizing, and I think you guys can feel, that a piece of artwork is never truly done. So it will never be done, right? So lately, in the past like few months, I've been signing my work after I'm done. But I have a Chinese initial stamp in those red, you know, I'm sure you've seen on calligraphy and stuff. When it's ready for like public review or when I'm ready for it to be listed for sale or whatever, I put that stamp on it. It's like, you know, something more cemental finishedness for me, but also it's kind of, I thought it's kind of cheeky. It's like, you know, Lisi seal approval stamp. That means it's ready to go. And the stamp, I got it in Shanghai when I visited last year. And it turned out really great. Oh, I better not just go in without testing because it's literally like the most important part right now. Ah! Okay. I think I'm gonna wet this area first. So if you look at the mirror, I use my own body for reference a lot because it's easy, I guess. So I'm looking. It's too much. I want to just darken a little bit without ruining this face, which, you know, could be any minute now. This part was always a part. I was like, man, I wish I was doing this in oil, then I can just manipulate all day and it'll be okay, but I can't. So I had to kind of pick my battles right now. This is good. shadow there. And then let's add some here. The mother, I still want to experiment with masking tape. I was gonna do it for this one, but I chickened out. Okay, I think it's pretty good now. I need to let this dry and see how it is. And then if all fails, I can always go back and do pencil, color pencil on top. Which is, I feel like it's a different skill set, but you know, you won't be a ruined piece of painting. But I think now the light and shadow looks pretty good. This area looks funky, but I think it's because it's still wet. The pigment hasn't quite settled in. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyways. There you go. Little pouty lip. A little bit dark shadow here. Cheat a little bit by darkening her eyes. I say cheat because when I darkening her eyes, when you look at her face, your eyes immediately goes to the dark area first. And then you kind of pull back instead of noticing I guess I'm noticing imperfection, so. Okay, I think that's good. What do you guys think? I think, no, I like how dramatic this is, but I do think this part needs to be darker, because that cheekbone is kind of right here. There we go. There we go. I should need it a bit more. I probably should stop. I feel like I'm picking. You ever heard that saying? Pick bones in eggs or something? Okay, I just butchered it. But I think I'm being like overly picky because I've been staring at it. I need to back off. Okay. pick up some of the bright greens I have, or darker greens. Test. Cool. I kind of felt these girls who needs to be slightly darker. Hi, Terry. Hello. Exit what? You know how that saying? There's like a saying, you know, picking bones in an egg or picking pepper in horse shit. Like, have you ever heard that expression? It means you're picking picky, being too picky because there are no bones in eggs, and if it's horse shit and it's already dark, then you can't really pick out pepper. And you've never heard that before? I'm sorry. That is a plan. I watch a lot of, you know, Asian drama, like Asian period pieces, and they always have these scrolls, and I am fascinated by them and I love them. So this was kind of that, I inspired by that. I did this, and I think I might have mentioned this on here before, that I want to do that on a scroll. I think it will be awesome. I know. Okay, now you have. For those who are just hear their expression, you have a new expression you can use. Idiom, is that what it's called? Idiom saying. You see? Oh, where was that turtle? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, I don't know if this is, I don't know if you noticed the same thing, but I looked at it, I immediately kind of saw something, but it's this. It's like a turtle with two, I guess it's a sea turtle, the flippers. And it's wearing like a seaweed crown. Says hi. You know what? Hi Kurosara is a Kurosara, but I'm gonna make this darker. To make this even more like that. I'm drawing this with the light source in mind. It's hitting this way. Where was I though? important Discord discussion. What were you guys talking about? Just gonna do half of that. I'm gonna do some. Maybe this needs to be darker. So you witnessed pushing happening by accident, and witnessed this hidden flower sea turtle. What an awesome day. I made a Pokemon, yes! Oh my gosh, I do love Pokemons. I'm dying actually. Let's say hi again. Hi! Leave that kind of light. Okay, this part is very light. Just do that. Hear my stomach growling. I think it's time. It might be time soon. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one light. I'm gonna leave like this one light, just faintly there. Oh, okay, yeah, that is an important discussion actually. Alright guys, I think I did it. Okay, I'm done with this painting, I believe. I'm gonna say we're never done, right? I might still go back and add random things as I walk by, but I'm done officially. Well, unofficially. So let's check her out. And bottom, top. I'm noticing her cheekbone pretty prominent, and then kind of fades on top. And this will be how it will be viewed, I guess. But next time when I paint, I will leave this in the background so you guys can see it vertically pinned up. It probably will feel pretty different. I did that last time I did that, so you guys have some sense of continuity. Why am I keep on going back to this? Let's focus on this turtle, the accidental Pokemon. Yes. My favorite part. Hi. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun, actually. I feel like my painting is way lively because of these accidental shapes and things I added as you know, per your suggestion, your input. I love that. Appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If let me know what you think of the painting, although you guys are letting me know already, so I appreciate that. If you're new and just finding out about me, I would love it if you can give me a subscribe or follow depending on where you're watching this, and then turn on the notification bell so you never miss my next session. And I think I mentioned earlier, I probably am not gonna go live tomorrow. If anything different, I will make a post about it earlier, but I'll be back next Tuesday, maybe next Monday. Again, I'll post about it. I'm sorry, I try to stick with the schedule, but you know, life happens. But I'll definitely see you guys soon. And if you enjoyed this time with me, share with somebody else, share with someone that will also enjoy this. We really appreciate that. And have an amazing rest of your day, rest of your week if I don't see you. I'm still unsure, so I'm sorry being a little indecisive here. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye guys, and I'll see Wonder in Discord to share the link. Are there today? Okay, sounds good. Oh, we're discussing streaming time. Okay. So I will jump on when my kid goes to sleep. All right, bye guys.